Like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to some more Megaquarium. Things are looking okay. There is one massive issue though, and that is staff. I have hired everyone. Everyone has a sort of place to be, and really the issue is there's simply not enough staff to sort of contend with everything. If you want to build your own sort of huge sandbox aquarium like I'm sort of doing here, it's just not enough people, unfortunately, because we need quite a lot of feeders here. We need people who are trained up in maintenance. This person is actually quite decent at fixing, but it still takes them a long time to fix these feeders. Now I have played on a bit. There were some fish deaths and some fish replacements. These idiots go up here and get upset because all they see is feeders. But yes, we're starting to keep up with feeding here. I then ran into some issues over here. There's an army of people trying to fix things over here. Now, in sandbox mode, I selected easy. Now, during easy, things like machine breakdowns and fish deaths and things like that become less frequent. But even in easy mode, there's so much things break down all the time. Now the guys over here are actually keeping up with the things that they need to do, which is okay. That's something that I'm happy with. That this side is okay. These guys are struggling. Look, as you see here, this tank is now too hot. Now, it's because this needs repaired, so we need to assign this as a priority for being repaired, and hopefully Sven here will go and fix that. Now, he's pretty good at the old fixing. His movement speed is up as well, and things like that. Now, the only thing is there is a mod that gives you fully trained staff, fully trained in everything, straight from the word go. The unfortunate thing is you must have this mod installed before starting a game. So, unfortunately I don't. Excuse me. But we're not going to let that deter us. Once everyone is sort of like level 10 at fixing and feeding, because they can do both skills, we'll just assign it. I'll do a bit of studying and see if we can pull some people off to go and work in some other areas. Hopefully we'll be okay. But today we're moving up into this corner here. Now I'm going to leave space right there for some more pumps for this, because even though all of these are fixed, water quality here is still down. But that is okay. That's not something we're really too worried about. So let's extend 3 that way and then take it out to about there. Do I want it level with there? Maybe. Yes, that'll be fine. Right, so and then we want to extend out to about there. Maybe make it slightly smaller for this one. Or no, about there is fine. We'll take it out to about there. And we'll do the same at this side. So take that out to there and to there. We'll remove this down the middle. And we'll fill in this area. Now from this corner area here, we are going to move out that sort of direction. So that'll be a-okay. Now this here is going to be Coral Corner. So that's what it's going to be. We're going to extend... Again, I'm going to come out this way and build things in here. Excuse me. But wait a minute. We're gonna extinguish this section here for the moment. I think that'll be bigger, or big enough for Coral Corner. There will be fish in here as well, but we shall see. I'm going to put a wall in there. I'm going to put a wall in there. And then leave it so that there's 3, 1, 2, 3. So from about there, wall there, wall there. And they're probably, unfortunately, we'll have to save this space in here for pumps and things for in there. Now that's what I'm going to do right now. Now no one has leveled up in that short time that we've sort of been playing. I'm going to put the door there. Bring that out to there. And go across to here. And we're going to do the same at this side. Now this is a sort of backup area. And hopefully if we get a couple of pumps in here, we'll be good. So I'll take the normal sized power pump. I'm going to put one there. You go to there. That fits in nicely. Now it's really just filtering we sort of need. The temperature is A-okay for the moment. Now did that add anything? 87 of 90. Now I want to keep them in this area to begin with. So another pump in there. Hopefully there will be enough room for the person to walk through. I can always move the door. That's not an issue. Yes, there is. Excellent. Right, connect that one to there. That to there. Now there should be enough room for them to walk through. There is. We're now at 89. So if we get the same setup on this side, we should be good. So one there, two there, another one there to there, and let's get the large triple filters in. One there, one there, one there, to that one, and that one. Right, how are we looking? Good. Now, things in here should start to grow once more. And just for peace of mind, we're going to get a tool station there and a tool station there. We shall get the door in. Yes, we'll do it that side. Don't know why I didn't put it there in the first place. It's one of life's mysteries, but I shall get it in there now. Now there will be no room for bathrooms in the corridors like we have in the rest, but that's okay because no one actually comes to this part of the aquarium. It's too far. Right, I want this sand fade paint. You. Now is that the only two doors? Yes. I then want the black paint for the floor for the backstage area, and then we shall crack on with our Coral Corner. That's what it's going to be called. Boom. Right, that should now be finito. Right, it is. Excellent. So, Coral Corner is going to go in here. Now, we're going to put like wall tanks round the edge. 2 here, 3 there, maybe 2 over here. We'll have to wait and see. There is some space there, but I'll just have to wait. I'll have to sort of utilize space. In fact, I might not do any at that side. I'm gonna take this wall down. Okay, that was weird. But keep this wall in. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slightly off, but it's okay. We'll live. We shall cope. No. Oh no. Get me this again. And do that and that. Right, that area should now be done. Done-ish. And we're going to extend out the back here by a fair amount. And then we'll go out the back here a large amount as well. Give me that space too. And we'll get some tanks in here. So leave at least 1, 2. And leave 2 there. Right, so what do we want? We want coral tanks, but we need tanks that lights will actually go on to. So go to the wall tanks. Now I'm probably going to use deep wall tanks, and we'll get some large sort of coral exhibits. Now if I move this, now I was going to put a couple in, but I think this looks better. You go in there, delete that, get a staff door in there, delete that, and get a staff door in there. Okay, so that's 1. We then want to go 1, 2, delete everything in here. Now these will have coral, but they'll also have fish. Hopefully. Right, so we want another deep wall tank. Now we could have used like a corner tank or something. Right, that may work out perfectly. Right, that gives me 3, so I can get 1, 2, staff door. Now I have an idea. I want to use these lagoon corner tanks. Leave 2 and leave 2. And I want just like a sort of normal basic tank or lagoon tank. 2 there, 2 there. And I want something in there, sort of like that. There we go. So we've got a few exhibits there that we can place our good old coral things in. There'll be a corridor here. Might put a small thing in there. We'll see how we get on for the moment. Now I am going to take this out to about there. That gives me the sort of idea of space that I have. So let's delete that for the moment. Now bring this out by 3 and do just a sort of basic wall tank in there. That gives me my 1, 2, my 3 in the middle. Delete that. Open this up until it reaches that wall. Over a section. get rid of this. Right, delete that. I do want the wall tank in, but let's make it 3. 1, 2, 3, and there. Okay. Wall there. Wall down here. Wall down here. And we're okay. We've still got our sort of corridor section, which is nice. We'll open up this area. And this is going to be coral corner with fish. Now I'm hoping I can put corals in here that will they'll sort of be cool with stuff. So let's actually go and see what we have. Now I'll get the corals in first and then we'll decorate, and it would help if I was actually in the fish section. That would be extremely useful. Right, now we've got things like these that we've still got to use. Now I should have put these in with the octopuses, cephalopods, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. Right, now these things, a lot of these things here, urchins and starfish, need other fish to sort of feed them. But that's okay, we can work away with that. The long spined sea urchin is armoured, it grows to 8, it's going to need fish to feed it. So are some of these things, some of the starfish, etc. Now this eats size fish 5 or less, so we're going to need fish that are bigger than that. And we've got these small rocks with coral they don't need specialist feeding. Neither do any of these, so I just need someone that can fix stuff thus far while using corals. I think we'll use stuff like this in here. Now that's got coral overhang, which looks pretty cool. And go to like the background rocks. Rock background. In there, another one sort of there. We'll get corals at the front. Rock background 5. Now this is cool. I like these mods. I really do. Now I want this one in the corner there. That's the wrong way. You move, spin round, there we go. We'll leave this section sort of open. We're going to need lights, obviously. Rock background, now you see this one has coral, but the coral is just there for show. It actually doesn't do anything, but hey ho, it's in. Yeah, we'll get that one in there. Now I think that looks pretty cool. This platform sign is quite annoying, so we're going to place that there. Now this is just temporary, we may not need it, but we are going to need heaters and things, and lights. So let's start off with the lights. We're going to need 15. Now I could just place the Mega 20 lights. Then that will take care, we can throw any coral we sort of want in here and it won't be an issue. So get me another extension. We'll move out 2 more. And we'll move out to this way. Right, okie doke. We're looking okay. Right, now we want... Now I am actually going to use a pump for these. So we've got that 2 there. because I may put feeders up the back here, but right now we need, what do we need? We need a heater. Large mega heater should suffice. Now the reason I've put that in is even if it breaks down, it has to be completely shut down to stop working. So that should be okay there. And we'll place that there. There we go. And we've got tons of space here. We're looking for pink zooplankton. However, we're not really. We are looking for corals. Right, so we've got the sun mantipora is in. Okay, let's get a few of these. 1, 2, 3. And we'll stick something like these. A couple of these down. And maybe something like an anchor or something. Or driftwood cave in the front. There we go. So the sun mantipora is in. Now if we click on this tank here, hello tank, 0 of 84. So even though we've got this in, we can fit 84 worth of sort of fish in. Now this needs 48. You just likes light. Are there any? You foxface rabbitfish dislikes food competitors. Well, that's okay, because it looks like some of these are the gem tang. Dislikes congeners, cannot be housed with other surgeonfish. Needs at least 36. Black nose. Dislikes cannot be housed with black nose tang, and it grows to size 8. Doesn't need specialist feeding, and it requires green pellets. Okay. You require green pellets. Now your issue, you are okay. So let's get 2 of these. Skill required for feeding. No, you can't go in. Surgeonfish is too big, I think. 6 to 12, but you've got many issues. Cannot be housed with any other surgeonfish. But this is a tang. But it says surgeonfish. So I don't actually know if that can go in there. Now we could get some of these in. Now the Thompsons, you need specialist feeding, so we're not going to use you. You will eat stony corals, clams, or gorgonians, so you can't go in. You can, because you don't need, and you need at least 6. Right, the Red Sea. It's a bully. Needs at least 2 of them. Okay, 1, 2. I'm pretty sure that other fish we put in was not a bully. So we've got 12. And we've got 8. So that's 20 so far. You're a wimp. That's unfortunate. Cannot be housed with flame angelfish. 2. You eat clams. So do you. So do most of these. You're a wimp. Well, you're too large. You also eat things. Ooh, I know what doesn't eat things though. Now one of those. Alright, we're gonna save some of these. You eat crustaceans. You're a wimp. Now you grow to size 10, but you eat stony corals and clams. You'll eat starfish, and you're a wimp. Cannot be housed, it's okay. But you eat stony corals. Eats stony corals. All these things are a complete nightmare. Right, something like this, but you're a wimp. And we have a bully already housed in there. Okay, so none of them. Crustaceans? Maybe. You eat size, but you eat soft corals and things, which is a nightmare. Now you don't. These things don't. I know this. Fish size 5, and it grows to 13. So let's get 1, 2. So that's 46. 46 thus far. You're a wimp. Okay. Soft corals, no, we'll stay away from them for the moment. Now, is there any fish here? All these dislike light, so none of them can go in. And we now need something that's at least size 5 or more. Can't remember. Now, I just looked at this, so I should remember. Fish size 11. Could have put an eel in there. Can't now. Emperor angelfish. You're a bully. You eat things we don't want you to eat. You're a wimp. So all these with the exclamation mark sign are no bueno. And there's a lot of them. Clams and crustaceans. Now I don't have any clams. Can it be housed with butterfly fish? Did I put in a butterfly? Yes, I did. I put in Red Sea bannerfish. Who are bullies. Now you all eat stuff. Ah, he eats. Crustaceans and clams are okay though. It's a pity this guy's a wimp. Nope, you're no use. Now I'm thinking the regal tongs. Since we put in a black nose tong. So let's get like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. Now we just need to check. No, they don't eat anything, but they need krill. So we need 3 feeders. And we should be good. I'm just going to calculate this. So 4 8s are 16, 32, plus 8 is 40. Plus 8 is 40. Hello. Bannerfish dudes. There they are. 40. 46. 52. 58. 64. Okay, that'll do. Apparently, but it's 74. Ah, because we put in two of these red things. And how big do they grow? And we've got 10 left. None of the other fish grow. You grow to 13. Okay, so we'll remove 2 of those. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Right, there we go. 62. There should be enough for them now. Hopefully. But let's see about feeding them. So I want 1, 2, 3 of stairs in there. Now zooplankton feeder. Now none of these need specialist feeding, so we should be okay. Right, normal sized auto feeder, please. Ah, okay, these need to come back a touch. So we'll put them over this side. 1, 2, 3. We'll place that there. Get the auto feeders in. We shall have 1 for zooplankton. There it is. 1 for krill. There that is. And 1 for green pellet. Now water quality is down slightly. Now that we've added some stuff. Now I can put in another pump, but I'm hoping this will go there. We're still at 82 of 90. Which is okay. Now one of the things I do want to do is add a couple of these things. Add 2 of them. Now I don't know if that increased sort of water quality, but what we can do, even though I said I wasn't going to do it, is add one of these in there. And we're still at 88. Now that should be that done. They should be fed and good, which is magical. We've used the first coral and we've used 2 of the starfish. Okay, on to the next. Now I do not have to remember to leave space for this, but it's okay. Right, let's have a look at the corals once more. So we've got soft corals. We used this, the Sun Mantipora. Now we can mix these up totally. Right now though. So there we go, coral column. That looks cool. It's a bit big for there, but we'll get it in somewhere. Ah, no. Clicked on the scenery. I keep thinking it's part of the scenery. Small coral rock. Soft coral. Medium coral rock. Soft corals. So here's what we'll do. We'll get one of them in there. Another one at the back there. Now the good thing about this is I keep going into scenery, so that's not a good thing about this. Now the good thing is the coral overhang we just used, and it was soft coral. The coral column was too large. Rocks +2. Long coral cave. There we go. That's something. Now that can possibly go. Ah, no, it needs to actually be away from. Now I think that looks pretty cool. Now we need lights and stuff, which is fine. Let's see about adding some things. The purple fan. Maybe get 2 of them in. We'll use soft corals for this. Although this is like an enemy thing. We'll get some tubular toadstools. Get some daisy star polyps. Get some disco mushrooms. Now there's a lot of blue going on in here, so I think I'd like to change it up with a sort of different colour. Maybe you, toadstool. 1 and 2. Right, now that's pretty cool. Now we can't add scenery, so let's do this. Go down here again. Maybe get something like that. If it goes in, it does. Maybe just get something for over here. Now I'm thinking a standard sea lettuce in there. There we go. Adds a bit of colour. Adds a bit of green to the sort of sea of blue we've got in. Get a few in. Right, we need 20 lights, which is not a problem. Lights, mega light 20. So we're looking okay there. Now we'll need pumps and things, so I'm going to extend this area out. Again, none of these require specialist feeding, so we're good to go on that sort of front. Give me the pumps. Now, do I need that? No, I could probably get away with this, which I can. So connect that to there, and I can even do a second one, well, somewhere. Now we need heating for this. One of those should do. It most certainly did. Now we're also going to have fish in here, so if I can get a few of these in, that'll be good. Now it looks like overkill at the moment, but it's actually, it is not. Now right now we've got zooplankton, and even though it seems weird having the sort of auto feeders outside, I am going to place them there. Right, zooplankton. So they are now happy, our corals, in here, which is nice. In fact, I should probably leave that where it's sort of unobstructed. No, that'll be okay there. And people can still walk around. In fact, move that to that side. There we go. Now people can walk around there. Okay. Now fish. Fish for here. Now I wouldn't mind using some more of these sort of smaller ones. I saw one that had 2. So 3 in orange. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them in. Anything else sort of colourful we should get in? Maybe some grandmas. It's a bully, but that's okay. We've used 10 of them. Let's get some of them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 35 of 74. Now these, they don't like lights. Dislikes food competitors, but there's 10 of them in there already. Now you can't be housed with another sort of dotty bark. You guys don't like lights, unfortunately. Panther grouper will eat some of the fish. The coral grouper, which I'd like to get in because it's a coral grouper and we're building coral sort of a sort of area. Crustaceans and clams. You need specialist feeding though, so you're no use. Stony corals and clams, no. I might actually get some more of these in. Now you're a bully, that's okay. You need at least 2 in your size 6. Wait, you are crustaceans and clams. That's okay, we don't have any clams. Dislikes congeners, cannot be housed with butterfly fish. Does that mean more than one of these things can't go in here? Don't know. Right, you'll eat clams. You're a wimp. Ah, sucks. 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 Flame angel fish. No, these all eat soft corals. You don't, but you're a wimp. So the ones we can use are too wimpy to to go in. Now we could get some of our lionfish and things in, but let's use something like this. Stony coral, starfish and crustaceans. May eat stony corals, starfish. Now we don't have any starfish. It is a wimp, so it will get pestered. Stony corals and clams and crustaceans. But you're also a wimp. Okay, so that's out of the window. There must be something. In fact, let's go down to the bottom. Now, you guys don't like lights, but these things don't have any sort of issue. Now it's just to add sort of a bit of colour. So we'll get one of those in. Now we could get a few of these in. One of each. They're all sort of looking good. There we go. One of these each. Now we might need a lot of feed, but I think we'll be okay. Few in there. And maybe get a few more different types of clownfish in. Not a lot, just a couple. This is the one we used. Let's get some Nemos in. Oh no, do we want Nemos? What do we want? Some of these might be cool. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll get some standard clownfish. 1, 2, 3. Right, 74 of 74. This tank is full. Excellent. Right, also gonna need some more filterage. More filterage en route. Now we could add something like that, which brought it up sufficiently, but just to make sure, we're also going to throw in this. Alright, there's a lot happening there, but it should be okay. Now we've got zooplankton, we need the green, and we need orange. Now how many orange? 20, 15 is 35, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 22 plus 35 is 50 something odd. So I think what we'll do is we'll place one of these behemoth ones and we'll make it orange pellet, and then we'll get a standard one at this side and make it green pellet. Hello, green. There we go. So there we have it. Another exhibit done. Now, one thing is sort of annoying me. Now, we're probably not going to get this all done today. I'll probably do one more, because this is actually quite time consuming. In the last episode I did, I sort of prattled on about how fish and things were dying and etc, etc. But we're going to use the coral paint. I didn't actually have to do that section. That looks cool. Because this is the coral exhibit. Or the coral corner, as we are naming it. And we'll do that to there. And bring that right across to there. Do you and you. And that one. That one. That one. That one. And along there. One section has eluded me. There we go. Right, make that standard blue. Excellent. Right, we're looking good. There's a weird section here that hasn't been coloured. Right, you there. Now we're sort of looking okay. The coral looks nice, and it looks nice with the fish as well. Right, time to do this one. So, go to fish. Now go down to corals on rock. I like this thing. And it doesn't take up any space at all. So I'm probably going to use it. Coral column I wanted in here. Coral column goes in there. And it looks nice. It's obviously dying. They always do. Now what did we not use from here? Disco mushrooms. Let's get few of them in. I've clicked on the plants again. Now things like sea urchins and stuff could be cool. And starfish, we could get a couple more starfish in. We're gonna get at least 2 of these. Fuck, let's get 3 of them in there. We're gonna actually do the scenery as well. I'm just thinking. Now that can't go there, but it will go there. It's rather small though. Yep, they're smaller ones. Tall rock doesn't fit. It's too large, too tall even. Now pitted column with kelp, things like these are quite smart. But if we head down, there we go. Now we're looking for stuff that goes in the rock background. There we go, rock background, looks pretty sweet. Rock background 10, can go in there, maybe another one there. Something for this side here. There we go. So we've got some of those disco mushrooms. We've also got some that are embedded on rock, which is pretty smart. Right. We'll also throw in... this looks sweet as well. I'm torn. Driftwood sort of thing in the middle there. And we'll go and add some more corals. So maybe some of the stony coral, maybe one of those there. Now that actually goes underneath there, so that's sweet. Clicked on the wrong thing again. Keep clicking on scenery. Maybe some plate corals on the go. Maybe one there. And we'll leave that for the moment. That will be fine for this one. Now we've got the starfish, so they are going to need fish to go in. That at least need to be fed. And now we need to put fish. Yes, fish are the real issue here. What we haven't done is we'll fire in an emote. We'll fire in a standard clownfish. We'll put in a regal tang. Where's the regal tang? Hello? You need specialist feeding, it's a shame. Now you eat green pellets. Dislikes food competitors. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Now none of those were bullies, so we can use things like boxfish and pufferfish. 4 to 9. You're a wimp, but that's okay. You eat starfish. Size 4 or less. Now we have starfish in, but if they're bigger, we have these in 3 to 8. Nah, they'll eat them. So that kind of sucks. Stony corals and clams, no. Starfish, stony corals, starfish, stony corals, crustaceans. Now we don't have any crustaceans, and you grow to size 3 to 8. Nothing in there is a bully. So let's get... No, let's actually just leave that as is. I didn't realize it was so full. Let's get 1, 2 more Nemos and 2 more standard clownfish. And the tank is full. Perfect. Okay, so we'll quickly get this one fired up. So 20 lights should be good enough. Now we'll get the platforms in. Well, we'll get 1, 2, and 3. Because there's 3 types of food. 4 types of food. Okay, 4 types of food it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's saying that I need a platform for staff to climb up on, so we'll get that in, just sort of, ooh, that's bad, out of the way, and then we'll actually leave it there for this episode. I'll get the rest of the stuff in. I'll do that offline. I'll get it all good to go, and then in the next episode we can work on these tanks. But that is going to be it for this episode. I do apologise for not getting more done. It was actually quite hard getting these exhibits made, and I am actually looking for people who just do fixing. I want all the feeding to be done, although I am probably going to have to take at least one feeder over just in case, as these machines break down a lot. As you can see, these are broken. But that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you would like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy, this has been Megaquarium, and I will catch you later.